Hello? Is this a good time? I hope it is because it's a big day. Happy Trans Day of Visibility. And special shout out to the dolls. I am wearing my custom Hope McCauley doll sweater to celebrate. And I thought I would share a little story. So last week I was up on a trip in Northern California. I went hiking, I went to hot springs, and when my Uber driver picked me up on the last day, we drove past the forest that I had visited, and she said, the world's tallest tree is in there. And I was like, really? I did not see that anywhere listed. And she said, well, folks around here don't talk about it because we don't want anything bad to happen to the tree if the world was to find out. And I know that this might ruffle some feathers or shake some branches in the tree measurement community. So sure, this is questionable information, but for the purposes of this video, let's just say this really is the tallest tree. Now, I got sad thinking about that tree not knowing it was the tallest tree, especially just as a precaution to shield it from harm. It never really gets to celebrate being the tallest tree. And then I started to wonder, who would hurt that tree for literally just being iconic and tall? And I was like, oh, maybe it's the same folks who want to hurt trans people for existing. Yes, that's a stretch, but so is the tree. And I then started to wonder too, would it be better if I didn't know I was trans? And I really don't think so, because these have been the happiest years of my life. And then I wondered, would it be better if the world didn't know I was trans? And I think that would mean that I had something to hide, and that's not really my speed either. A lot of people have tried to destroy this life that I live, or discredit me or embarrass me, but those folks are barking up the wrong tree, because I am thriving and I'm happy. And sometimes I get insecure about how often I'm acknowledging my transness. I'm like, honey, it's old news. Or sometimes I think I'm cringe. But then I see our president attempt to erase our identities completely. And I think, oh, okay, maybe I should still be talking about this. I would love to spend my time creating stories that have nothing to do with transness, but it seems like maybe we're not out of the woods yet. So be the tallest tree, whatever that means to you. Today, I am celebrating by donating to the Ts Madison Starter House to support and empower Black trans women engaged in sex work to help them secure housing. There's a link in my bio, and I will be taking a bath later with the Late Bloomer Bath Bomb, which donates to trans-led organizations as well. And find some other trans folks to follow on here, because I'm out here using tree metaphors. So I love ya.